marker here. So heading on down to layer 2. Let's keep the party going. Let's go investigate this side room first. Store near me was selling a life-size statue of Harley Quinn. Almost got it for you. I mean, while I appreciate that, unfortunately I can't have sex with a statue, so it was probably better that you saved your money. Ooh. Ooh. These rats hit hard. Look at this one. It's running. Why is it running? Look at this thing. There used to be some kind of... This was like a Bloodborne crocodile. Why wasn't that an enemy? Unless you're looking for the queen, gems, echoes, or lost uncanny. No point in being down there. What, down where I'm at? No beer in Texas after a certain time. Yeah, they would not sell us beer after midnight, which was kind of disappointing. Like the bar we were at, they closed at about midnight. Like last call was midnight, and then shortly afterwards they gave us the boot. So we leave the bar and we're looking it up, and there's another bar, and it happens to be about 10 minutes away, 10 minutes walking. But that bar closes at 1, and I'm like, man, because by the time we left the bar, it was probably, time-wise, it was more in the range of, never mind, here we go. It was closer to like 12:15 or so, and I was like, well, by the time we get to the other bar, we'll have time to get 1 pint, and then we'll have to leave there. Why don't we go pick up beer, and then we can just all bullshit at the hotel? So we all started walking down to a 7-Eleven that was like up to about 2 blocks away. Get to the 7-Eleven, and we're like all sitting there. Everyone's kind of toasty already, and we're sitting there joking and whatnot. And I'm like, now listen here, y'all. Remember, we're here to buy beer. Don't be causing no trouble. And then, like, the clerk's just like, no beer after midnight. And I'm like, wait. Excuse me? Can you like repeat? No beer after midnight. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, yeah, that fucking blows. And everyone's like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, apparently we cannot buy beer after midnight. And they're all like, what? And then so we all drunkenly walked back from the 7-Eleven, rather depressed at the lack of beer. What are you gonna do, though? I mean, it was still a super awesome trip. I can't wait to tell you guys more about it. Ding. They're like, oh, hey, look, there's this guy. Why do these ones have, like, mushrooms on their back? I don't like that. That worries me. Oh! Whoa! Beast Claw Man. Alright, well that was garbage. And you know it was garbage. We were just outside of Dallas, actually. They're in Frisco, I think it was. So it's about 15-20 minutes outside of Dallas. Asshole. Backing me with a bunch of rats. this was a player, I would have gotten hate mail by now. It was pretty cool. So I'll have a video up on Friday sometime talking more in depth about like the trip and what I saw, all that stuff. Like I can tell you about like hanging out with people, but everything else right now is still under embargoed, so no real in-depth discussions about the goodies that I got to see. But I will say I'm definitely excited, because a lot of you guys probably remember when we played We Happy Few a while ago, and like, it was a cool game, but there wasn't enough to do in it. Like, for what was there, I mean, it was early access, and we beat it, but it was like, okay, like, where do we go from here? And now it actually feels good. Feels good. They are dead pigs. Why are they so much smaller? I guess the big pigs are the only ones who survived. Something I've always wanted to know: how much of Cowboy's viewership overlaps with Prepare to Tries? I'm sure there's Prepare to Try. Wait, that is Prepare to Try the IGN series? I think that's just the way I came, but I feel like there should have been more. No, I guess we did have that big chest with the beast claw. I will tell you all about it come Friday, Trev. I mean, I will say, while I am also, in general, not a fan of IGN, I do think it's worth noting that IGN US and IGN UK are separate entities, and they shouldn't be bundled into one. For example, like take the Jurassic Park game we played, IGN US, they scored it like a 3 out of 10 for some dumb reason. The guy was basically like, people keep sabotaging my stuff and it's hard. I don't like hard things. Whereas like IGN Spain and IGN UK gave the game a positive rating, like 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, stuff like that, with like an actual well thought out review. So, I mean, needless to say, for kind of the aforementioned reasons, I don't put a lot of faith in the editorial or review skills of the IGN US team, but they gave it a 3 out of 10 because they weren't paid. I mean, that's also very, well, quite a possibility. I've also never had a positive, like, even though YouTube is more what we would consider new media, whereas traditional press is, you know, IGN, GameStop, Gamer, Max, stuff like that. In the events that I have done where there is kind of cross-cohesion, it's like where, you know, there's people from traditional media outlets there, I've never had a good experience with IGN. They've always kind of had this, like, stuck-up thing, like stuck-up air about them. I don't know. Fuck that. Personally, I think it's really fucking silly, because at the end of the day, it's like, we're all gamers. Like, just because you work for a magazine doesn't make you any better than me. Get off your fucking high horse. That would have sucked.
Give me the booty, I want the booty.
Hype coming in from Rusty Night TV. It's nothing. There's literally nothing here. There's a tree. Ow. I gotta find, what's her name? Bell Lady. Where's she at? Oh wait, is this where wait. I come from here? Is this where I came from? Yeah, it was. Alright, I got turned around. See, this is why you gotta have the shining coins. Have you ever met representatives from others like GameStop, and what's your opinion of game reviews all over? I mean, I've met a lot of people. Like, my general rule of thumb is that I've not had positive interactions with IGN in the past. The others, like, you know, there's nothing that I'd really say was overly negative about them. I mean, there wasn't any I recall that were like amazingly positive, you know. It wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm at GameStop and they gave me a back rub and a hand joe, you know, like. But I just remember the interactions that I did have with the IGN folks. I remember those in particular being just rather, you know, kind of like, I don't think I really want to associate with you. This place. God, this shit is confusing. Where are they coming from? There she is. Got it. Why is this whole place like on lightning? Oh, just nice. Finally time to put down my Xenograce. I still, I have not decided. I don't know if I'm gonna do PC. Personally, I don't think I am. You know, I've thought about it a lot, and ultimately, I just feel it's too much of a time investment, you know, restarting. Like when I redid Neo on PC, the thing is I didn't really have a heavy investment in the PS4 version of Neo. Like, yeah, I played it and that was about it. I played it. You know, there was no, okay, so that literally just loops around. There was no serious like, oh, I'm losing all this progress. But Monster Hunter, like, dude, I already have almost fucking 500-600 hours. It might increase attack jewel if it's seeded. Yeah, it might. I might get attack jewels, but I've already put in my time, you know? I don't want to have to do it again. And then honestly, I think the thing that's, what the hell is this guy? I think the thing about it that irritates me and makes me not want to play it on PC is because I've already invested so much time on PS4 and I have these builds on PS4. Like if I start playing PC and then I start getting things that I needed on PS4 on PC, and meanwhile there's like other things that I can't get to drop that I have on PS4, I think that would begin to piss me off a lot. Like, you know, basically, like, if I'm playing on PC and the only thing that's fucking dropping is, like, Rathalos gems, and then I go on PS4 and the only thing that keeps dropping is Rathian gems, that would really, really irritate me. I'd be like, why? Why is it that I get, you know, it would further confirm my my thought process around the seating, and I think it would make me kind of just develop a disdain for the game in general. So because of that, I'm probably gonna just stay on PlayStation, unless by some weird miracle of nature they decide that they're gonna let saves transfer. But that's another thing. I heard that they're even on different timetables, like for like events and shit, which that sounds really weird if you ask me. Like, I don't know why something would be on a different event schedule. That seems a little weird. Wow, that guy fucking hurts. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and that's the other thing, is that from what I've seen of the screenshots, the graphics look to be about the same. Like, I didn't see anything that I was like, oh man, like this looks fucking clean. You know, it's not like it doesn't, there's no, you know, 4K. We're not talking 4K, 120 hertz, none of that shit. It's 1080, 60 FPS, the exact same shit that I get playing on the PS4 Pro. It might work a little cleaner, but, you know, from what I've seen, there's not... And I'll say this, if you have not played it, it is definitely going to be worth getting. I mean, hands down, it's still... I would still say it's probably going to be my game of the year for 2018. I mean, I put 500 fucking hours into it already. It's so much fun. But I don't think they're offering enough on the PC version to warrant rebuying it if you already got it on PS4. If you have Monster Hunter World on the PS4, what's the selling point for PC? There really isn't one. It's just, you know, you can play with your PC friends. That is the selling point, is you can now play with PC friends. Which personally, I feel they should do. There should be crossplay, but you know, we all know how Sony feels about that. So, oh my God, just Jesus, and the spiders, and the spiders, and the spiders, and the spiders, and it just does not stop coming. Fuck these things. Yeah, like Durgeon said, the selling point for PC is not everyone has a PS4. But if you have it on PS4, like I don't see a reason for me personally to get it on PC, because as I mentioned, there's no 144 hertz, there's no 4K, there's no mod support. You know, it's like all of the things that typically make a PC port attractive are not there. Now, you know, I'm sure the game will run fine, and I'm sure that for those who haven't played it, they'll have a great time. But as somebody who already has it, there's no incentive. On that, no, I don't think you need to buy it on PC if you have it on PS4, unless you like, I don't want the PC graphics. From what I've seen, I don't think there is. I don't think there are graphic differences. It looks to be the exact same. God damn. Do they ever stop coming? Jesus, what is this, a fucking spider factory? Is there a second bell ringer somewhere? Guess there has to be. You! Stop that shit! Oh, fuck. God. Spider Parade is done. Jesus. Alright, where was the beastie at? You have my echoes. Come here. Spider Parade truly sounds like the worst thing ever. Yeah, I imagine it would be pretty shitty. I've come through here. Oh, it's just a shortcut. Nice. I went that way, and I've opened up this gate. Okay. So there's still some stuff this way. This game's similar to Neo. Maybe in pacing. It's very fast-paced like Neo, but that would be about it. But in terms of gameplay and aesthetics, it's very different. Man, seeing the Angels in Ring City get nerfed, that was honestly truly sad, because the Angels were such a pain in the dick to deal with, and then seeing them just nerf them to where like I remember people would start commenting on the walkthrough video, and they're like, "Oh my god, I just walked past those Angels, they weren't hard at all," and I'm like, we're playing two very different games. That is not how it worked at all for me. What's up, Jackie Cat? I'll tell you what, buddy, I will feed you after this boss, okay? Oh, hang on, I need another 7,100. Let's see if I can hit 7,000, get to 265 here. Oh wow, yeah, I definitely hit that. Okay. Those are worth more than I thought.
Very well.
And boom, 40 vitality. We're going up in the world. Alright, let's go take out the first boss of... Or no, second boss. Alien Luring level 2 boss. Okay, here we go. Exactly, they were tough, but not... They were nowhere close to impossible. They should have left the Angels. I don't know why they nerfed it. I mean, like, my early feedback was like, man, fuck these Angels, they're irritating. But, like, I got past it. And the thing is, they... Like, initially, like, the playtest we did, like, way before the demo and all that, was insane. Oh, shit. Let's go. The craziest thing, this isn't even with beast blood pellets yet. I haven't had anything I had to use them yet. That's the craziest thing. Favorite weapon in each Souls game and Bloodborne. For Bloodborne, fucking